Imagine you meet a foreigner. He smiles and asks, "Hi, how are you?" You know the answer, but your brain says, "Wait. First think in Urdu. Now translate. Is this sentence correct? Maybe I should say something else." 5 seconds pass. The conversation is over. Has this ever happened to you? The problem is not your English. The problem is that you are translating every sentence inside your head. Today, I'll show you how fluent speakers think directly in English. And by the end of this video, you'll learn simple daily habits that can completely change the way you speak English. Let's begin. Why do we translate? Have you ever wondered why children learn to speak their first language so quickly? They never study grammar books. They never memorize vocabulary lists. They simply listen, think, and speak. Now compare that with how most people learn English. When someone asks, "What did you eat today?" your brain doesn't answer immediately. Instead, it starts working like this. First, you think in your native language. Then you translate every word into English. After that, you check the grammar. Then, you worry about pronunciation. Finally, you speak. By the time you finish this process, the conversation has already moved on. This is why you feel slow. This is why you hesitate. This is why you lose confidence. Imagine you're driving a car. Every few seconds, you stop the car, open a dictionary, and then continue driving. Would you ever reach your destination smoothly? Of course not. That is exactly what translation does to your brain. Every sentence becomes extra work. Fluent speakers don't have this problem. When they see a cup, they don't think about the word in another language first. Their brain immediately says, "This is a cup." When they are thirsty, they naturally think, "I need some water." No translation, no delay, no fear. That's the real goal. Your goal is not to know thousands of English words. Your goal is to train your brain to think directly in English. And the good news is that anyone can learn this skill. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner. It doesn't matter if you've been translating for years. Today you're going to start changing the way your brain uses English. Now let's begin with the first and most powerful habit. Think small before you think big. This section is designed to keep viewers engaged with relatable examples and smooth transitions. Think in English with small things. Don't try to think in long English sentences. That is the biggest mistake beginners make. Start with only one word. Look around your room. What do you see? A chair, a table, a window, a phone. Don't translate these words. Just look at the object. Then say its English name. Chair, table, window, phone. Do this slowly. Repeat it every day. After a few days, your brain will stop searching for your native language. It will recognize the object directly in English. Now, let's take one more step. Instead of saying one word, make a very short sentence. This is my chair. This is my phone. The window is open. The fan is moving. The door is closed. Keep every sentence simple. Your goal is not to sound impressive. Your goal is to think faster. Now, describe your actions. I am sitting. I am reading. I am drinking water. I am opening the door. I am writing. I am walking. These simple sentences train your brain to think directly in English. This is exactly how children learn a language. They don't memorize difficult grammar first. They use simple words again and again. And slowly, their brain becomes faster. Remember this. Small sentences create big results. Don't wait until your English becomes perfect. Start thinking in English today. Even 1 minute of practice is better than 0. Now, let me show you another powerful habit that can double your speaking confidence. Build simple sentences. Let me ask you a question. Can you say this sentence without stopping? I woke up at 6 o'clock. If you had to think before speaking, don't worry. You're not alone. Most English learners know hundreds of words, but they cannot connect those words into a sentence. That's why speaking feels difficult. Here's a simple challenge. I will say one word. You make a sentence. Ready? Coffee. You can say, I like coffee, or I am drinking coffee. Easy, right? Now, another one. Book. This is my book. I am reading a book. The book is on the table. See what happened? One word became 3 different sentences. Imagine it's 7 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing? Don't think in your native language. Think in English. I am waking up. I am brushing my teeth. I am washing my face. I am making breakfast. I am drinking tea. Congratulations! You just created a short English story. And you didn't need difficult grammar. Here's a secret. Fluent speakers don't use difficult English all the time. They use simple sentences very quickly. Speed is more important than difficulty. Now I have a challenge for you. Pause this video. Look around your room. Make 5 English sentences about what you can see. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. Done? Great. If you can do this every day for 5 minutes, your confidence will grow faster than you imagine. Because confidence doesn't come from reading. Confidence comes from speaking. Now, let's learn a habit that can completely change the way your brain works. It's a habit that many fluent speakers use every single day. Talk to yourself in English. Let me tell you something surprising. The best English-speaking partner is always with you. It's you. Yes, talking to yourself may sound strange, but it is one of the fastest ways to become fluent. Think about it. When you're alone, no one is judging you. No one is laughing at your mistakes. You can speak freely, and that's exactly what you need. Imagine you're making breakfast. Don't stay silent. Become your own narrator. I am opening the fridge. I am taking out the milk. Now I am making tea. The water is boiling. It smells good. Now I am eating my breakfast. These may sound like very simple sentences, but every sentence is training your brain. Now imagine you're getting ready to leave home. Say everything in English. I am wearing my shoes. I am looking for my keys. I can't find them. Oh, here they are. Now I am locking the door. I am walking to the bus stop. Can you see the difference? You are no longer studying English. You are living in English. That's how fluency begins. Now I have a challenge for you. For the next 3 minutes, talk to yourself only in English. Don't stop. If you don't know a word, don't switch to your native language. Use easier words. For example, instead of saying, I don't know the word thermometer, say, the thing that tells our body temperature. A fluent speaker doesn't know every word. A fluent speaker knows how to keep talking. That is the real skill. Remember, your goal is not perfect English. Your goal is continuous English. Keep speaking. Keep thinking. Keep moving. Every sentence you speak makes the next sentence easier. Now let me show you another mistake that keeps millions of learners stuck for years. They learn words, but fluent speakers learn phrases. Learn phrases, not just words. Let me ask you something. Which is easier to remember? One brick or a complete house? Of course, a complete house. The same thing happens in English. Many learners memorize single words: happy, busy, hungry, tired. But when it's time to speak, their mind goes blank. Why? Because real conversations are built with phrases. Instead of learning one word, learn the whole expression. Don't learn hungry. Learn I'm hungry. Don't learn busy. Learn I'm busy right now. Don't learn late. Learn I'm running late. Now your brain doesn't have to build a sentence. It already has one ready. Think about how babies learn. They don't learn one word at a time. They hear complete phrases again and again. Good morning. Thank you. I love you. See you later. Over time, those phrases become automatic. You can do exactly the same. Here's a challenge for you. Replace word lists with phrase lists. Instead of writing water, write, can I have some water? Instead of help, write, could you help me, please? Instead of sorry, write, I'm really sorry. Can you see the difference? You're no longer collecting words. You're collecting conversations. And that's exactly what fluent speakers do. From today, final message. Before you leave, I want you to remember one thing. Stop waiting for the perfect time. Stop waiting until you know more grammar. Stop waiting until you learn 1,000 new words. The best time to start thinking in English is today. You don't become fluent by watching videos. You become fluent by using what you learn. So, after this video, don't just close it. Look around your room. Make 5 simple English sentences. Then, tomorrow, make 10. Keep doing it every day. One day, you'll notice something amazing. Someone will ask you a question in English, and instead of translating, the answer will come to your mind automatically. That is the moment you'll realize you are finally thinking in English. And that's the first step toward speaking English fluently. Now, I have a small challenge for you. For the next 30 days, practice thinking in English for just 5 minutes every day. No excuses. No skipping. Then come back to this video and tell me how much you've improved. I'd love to read your experience. If you found this video helpful, please like this video. Share it with a friend who wants to speak English confidently. And don't forget to subscribe. Because every week, we learn English in a simple, practical, and enjoyable way. Thank you so much for watching. Keep learning. Keep practicing. And most importantly, keep thinking in English. I'll see you in the next video.